What? What is that? It snowed on Sunday, like 3 inches. I woke up to that morning. There was 3 inches on the ground. Everything was white, and it was really cold. And then yesterday, Monday, it was like 30 degrees and super windy. It was just awful. But as the day went on, it warmed up quite a bit. And then this morning, it's about freezing, but it's still not warm by any means. Sadly, nobody cleaned our tractor cab over the weekend, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, we got snow over the weekend, and it melted all pretty much in one day. But then it got really cold, so the fields didn't dry out very much, but it was really windy, so that helped a lot. But now here we are, back in the tractor cab. Now, with that all being said, we don't even know if it's going to work today in the field, because it could still be way too wet. And honestly, my hopes aren't super high, but we'll find out. Let's rock and roll! So, as promised in the last video, we would decide who was going to go golfing with Jack.
How's it going today? Just in the shed, getting the fleet of planters all ready. So we're gonna be running 3 of these 24-row mounted high-speed planters this year. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We should be able to. There's a third one. That one's mine. It specifically says my name on the window, so that's super important. But yeah, we're running 8RXs, 340s, and then these 24-row planters. So I'm just getting them that thingy right there, them globes. We mounted globes on the planter as well, and we're going to be we're going to be running AutoPath with them. So the AMS John Deere guy will be out tomorrow. See that one right there, globe on there. I built them brackets. And then this one's stupid Mike's. But there's his globe too, and there's them planters. You can see that they're, I'll flip it around and show you some more. But I want to do a quick shout out to Precision Planting. Pretty sweet. That's the guy right there, Precision Ag Systems, 515-341-2680. Call him up, bug him. If your planter breaks, don't get out of the tractor, just call him. Don't get out of the tractor, make sure you call him first. You're welcome. Anywho, it's really windy outside, so I'm gonna stay inside. And you can see how these planters fold up. There's 4 rows fold in, and then 4 rows. So 8 rows, you know, up, and then they all fold up. So pretty sweet rigs. We ran them last year, as you saw if you were around last year. But we'll be running them again this year. The only new thing is we're going to be running the AutoPath, and the reason we're doing that is then these globes, so there's a globe on the tractor on top. It'll keep that, but then these globes is what will do the mapping. So when we come back to, let's say, tine weed or cultivate or whatever we're gonna do, rotary hoe, the tractor will follow that globe, not that globe, that globe, not that globe, not that globe, but that globe on the planter in case the planter moves any. Or, and the auto path is just pretty cool. So you pull in, or it's a file that's already created. So you get done planting, it creates an auto path file from the planters. And then when you come back, you just choose that auto path and it maps it all out how you should go. And so everything will be on the same path, which will be pretty sweet. But anyways, that's what I was just getting them globes mounted on and kind of going over everything. Tomorrow we're gonna take them outside and play a little bit. So these are all 340s. Those two, we have a few other, whatever. Anyways, those two are gonna be the Command Pros with E23s, and this one's just, I believe just the E23 transmission. But you might notice that this one is only 18 inches and this one is 20. Now, why is that? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Because of all the weight of the planter with seed, fully just 3-point mounted, no lift assist wheels, no nothing, because lift assist wheels are dumb. So just fully 3-point mounted. John Deere said, you should run 20-inch tracks. We don't like to run 20-inch tracks because then on 30-inch rows, you don't have very much space. So we got 18s on the front, 20s on the back to keep Mr. Deere happy. And probably won't matter. We'll probably burn them up anyways. And so all of them are set up like that. They're all set up with 20-inch tracks on the back and 18s on the front. And I'll go into my tractor and give you a quick tour. So, got a brand new X9 combine. Oh, and another brand new X9 combine. And this chisel plow. Oh, check this out. Check these bad boys. Amazon got my hand washing stations. Pretty dope. I got water in one of them other ones I'll show you here in a minute. But for now, we're gonna hop in. Oh, let there be light. So, this is Jack's tractor. Got my iPad for iPad reasons for the 2020. We need the iPads for all 3 planters to share and talk. And then I got my 2020 on this sweet little bracket we made. Spins with my chair. And then I'm rolling with 2. Anywho, got interrupted, but I have my 2020 shut off, iPad, and then I'm running 2 John Deere monitors. This is probably wrong, but I'm not going to shut them off because I don't actually want to start it. But my tractor, pretty much because I got first pick. Jacob and my, oh, and there you go. There's that. So I built them brackets. And there's that globe. So we got to finish the wiring on all that tomorrow. But pretty sweet. You can kind of see on the top of that tractor is the integrated globe. That's what's on all 3 planter tractors as well. Not all of our tractors have them because I guess they didn't have the components to do that. But I think these new X9s, both of them have integrated 7000s. So that'll be pretty sweet. But it's kind of once over, but I want to show you something super cool. So I know these look kind of janky, but check this out. Squirt. Dumping water so I can wash my hands. I'm not gonna right now because I don't need to. But I hate getting organic seed talc on my hands. So last year I used like a whole bunch of water bottles to just wash my hands, but that was kind of wasteful. So I I bought these on Amazon, and I was thinking, boy, we could get them mounted super cool. And then one day I came home and Max had, yeah, hose clamped them on, whatever. That it'll work. We'll come up with a better system. But yeah, getting the planters ready. Another thing Thomas said I had to get done is he did the drawing for the all expense paid golf trip, and we actually did two people, just because we're nice people, giving, loving, kind people. And so he chose, I don't know how he does it, he did it. And I don't know how he's gonna contact you two lucky people. You don't get to play together. You get to play separately, separate occasions. There's a Peterbilt that's for sale. I think it's a 2003. I don't even, 379 probably. If you're a big super trucker, we got a truck for you. Okay, anyways, back on track. 2 people were drawn. It's gonna be 2 separate days. Hang on, I gotta look at my notes. Okay, the first, and Thomas will have to, I don't know if he'll have, like, email you, contact, well, however, but Brian Hayden, you get to spend a day golfing with me. You'll probably lose though. And then Ben Ulrich, I don't know, sounds a bit like a weirdo. Ben Ulrich, I don't know. Anyways, you're gonna lose in golf as well. But you can, Thomas will be contacting you somehow. Not sure. And then bring your A game and get your butt kicked in some golf. But anyways, I had to get that done today. And just wanted to quick walk through on the plan. If there's anything else that you guys want to see on them, we can do that as well. Yeah, maybe I'll try and show you some stuff right now. Very clean, simple. We run just your regular rubber closing wheels. Got these cool spoked gauge wheels, and then your precision mini hoppers. We're running speed tubes, V-sets, Delta Force. Pretty simple, but pretty awesome. Can plant a lot of corn very, very fast. We got the bars from TC Machine in Phillips, Nebraska. Get all your planter bar needs fulfilled there. And then call my boy Dalton at Precision Ag Systems, and he'll sell you the rest of it. And then you'll have a really awesome planter. V-set, precision planting. Anyways, we got lights and cameras mounted. Rock box. Don't know why we have them, because I ain't gonna be stopping to pick up no rocks, that's for sure. 12 miles an hour, full throttle, we're going. Yeah, we're gonna knock out some serious acres. Casey Nielsen still has not given me a free hat. So even just bought a lawnmower, still no free hat. But anyways, we'll figure that out. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed this little planter talk time with me. Brian and Ben, best of luck. You're gonna need it. And can't wait to do some golfing and some planting. Have a good one, bye.
Saving the world one piece of garbage at a time. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna roll this rock on this piece so it doesn't blow away in the wind. Well, that worked really well. Might need 2 hands for this, but that way when the rock pit guys come in front of the corn planters, they'll be able to see it. I don't have a rock box on that, so I can't really do anything with it, but we're gonna try to roll this rock over. We'll call that good. So the wind doesn't blow it away and we can get it picked up. I'm actually really surprised how dry this field is for how much moisture we got over the weekend. But you know, 30-mile-per-hour winds will clean that out really fast. This field was also plowed with that 10-bottom John Deere plow. So maybe that helped a little bit. But we're going good right now. We're gonna keep on going and see how many fields we can get knocked out today. Just finished up this field. Gotta be moving to the next one. All right, Charlie's here with some fuel. We're gonna grease up this field cultivator, the front wheels, all the wheels, and then we're gonna check over everything, make sure nothing's cracked, bent, or broken. Also, this field I'm in right now was done with our 12 bottom Salford plow. Salford. So I'll hop out later and kind of show you guys, for those who have watched last video and saw the difference between the 10 bottom and the Ripper, we'll now look at the 12 bottom compared to those. Well, we'll be good for the rest of the day and pretty much all of tomorrow. But everything looks pretty good. Didn't change any shovels, did some greasing, and we're back to it. So a few of you guys really enjoyed hearing about Jonah's and my nephew's farming operation back home. So let's see what they're up to.
So yeah, everybody, we'll be building probably tomorrow if ever the miles come over. It rained. You can see we're making a new bend site. Well, it was at the big shed. We're making one at Dan's shop the next week. You can see it rained, poured, it's really blacky, watery. You can see in the dump trucks. We're pretty wet and all that. And yeah, people, I'm going to be taking videos from now on with Thomas pretty much every day after school pretty much. So yeah, everybody, I hope you know that. Thank you.
So before it gets too dark out and too windy, I figured I'd come out here and show you guys what the 12 bottom plow looks like in the spring. Well, not what it looks like, what the work it did in the fall looks like. So once again, camera doesn't do it justice, but this is actually really smooth. This is probably one of the better fields that plowed up in my opinion. If I get really close down here, I don't think it looks that rigidy. I think it looks really smooth. It did a really good job that last fall. Probably was the operator, which was me, by the way. But anyway, it's really smoothing out nice. I'm actually really impressed of how the plow did last fall and how it looks this spring. It's a little bit of what it looks like after it's done cultivating or been field cultivated. Smooths it out really nice. The dead furrow of all looked really good and filled in on this field. Actually, they've looked good on all the fields. And that's when we plow, I know last video I said I've done videos on plowing. If you want to learn about that, go watch those. But we're gonna hop in the tractor cab here and I'll talk a little bit about it. So the main thing in the spring on a field that was plowed in the fall is if you don't plow it good in the fall, it'll have what we call dead furrows. And that's when you plow, you have a start in the middle and you work your way around it. We don't have rollover plows. We use a 14 bottom, a 12 bottom, and then last year we finished off using a 10. And if you want to know why we had to go from those bigger plows to a smaller plow, go watch those videos. They're on the channel. Those were fun days. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So when you have a dead furrow in the spring, it's really gouged out. It's like a foot deep, just a big trench. And so you might have to hit it with the field cultivator twice. And so what I try to do is I try to get the wheels to straddle it, like on the field cultivator, and then it usually fills it in really nicely. So our job obviously is just make sure everything's smooth, and dead furrows do not help that. So that is why it's really important in the fall, if we do plow a field, to make sure we do a really good job and not have those dead furrows. Another cool thing, not related to plowing or anything, but We hit 2,000 subscribers on the channel this week. How cool is that? So thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this, you might as well subscribe. And once you are subscribed, make sure you comment giveaway on any of our videos to be entered to win a 2,500 subscriber giveaway, which hopefully we'll hit by the end of the month. So, yeah. Now, I'm probably not going to take many more videos tonight, but if the wind dies down, we'll probably take the drone up. So, the next clip you guys will either see is me quitting for the day or drone footage. Well, I know you guys can't see me, but it was a little bit windy to take the drone out, so we didn't do that. But we are going to be headed home for the night, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. It rained, so we're not going to be going back to the field. We're going to be trucking some corn today, and we're going to call the video here. So thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.